21 years of age for Pastrana, 29 for Daniela. Hernandez, you see the height difference there, but mostly the reach difference. It is 14 centimeters in the reach difference, 6 and 3 versus 4 and 1, and the regular 4 inches in the system for the reach advantage. That is our main event for Lux Challenge 48 here from Monterrey, Nuevo León. Everything ready for our main event. We're gonna go into the cage with Felipe de Maria for the official announcement at Lux Fight League.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of Lux Challenge 048, and it's 3 rounds in the women's strawweight division. Señoras y señores, esta es la pelea estelar de Lux Challenge 048 y son 3 asaltos de 5 minutos en la categoría femenil de peso paja de Lux Fight League. Presentando primero, en la esquina blanca, un especialista en artes marciales mixtas, récord profesional, 4 ganadas, 1 perdida, una altura de 1,49 metros, peso oficial 114.9 libras. Presenting now, out of the white corner, she's an MMA fighter, pro record of 4 wins, 1 loss. She stands 4 feet 8 inches tall, official weight 114.9 pounds. Fighting straight out of Monterrey, Nuevo León, Mexico, she is Daniela Tiny Mexa Hernandez. Su oponente al otro lado de la jaula, en la esquina negra, un especialista en artes marciales mixtas, récord profesional, 6 ganadas, 3 perdidas, una altura de 1,61 metros, peso oficial 115.2 libras. Presenting now, out of the black corner, she's an MMA fighter, pro record of 6 wins, 3 losses. She stands 5 feet 2 inches tall, official weight 115.2 pounds. From Islahuaca, Estado de México, fighting straight out of Tijuana, Mexico, she is Karla Pastrana. The third inside the cage, el tercero sobre la jaula, Gerardo Cruz.
Gerardo Cruz, the referee for this, the main event of Lux Challenge 48. Final instructions. Karla Pastrana in the black, Daniela Hernandez in the white. Shorty Torres, myself, Rodrigo del Campo on the call.
Oh, I thought you were going to say, I was like, oh, I'm wearing blue.
Shorty Torres with the blue, the purple hair.
There you go.
Myself in the dark pinstripes and the black tie and the white. Hernandez, Pastrana in the black, immediately with the double jab to start things up. With the low kick, immediately Shorty. Pastrana going for the right.
And I like the pressure that Hernandez is just pushing forward. She's throwing combinations. She's moving her head while doing so. But given with her nickname, she's falling short of the punches because of the reach.
We're going to see a situation similar to what we saw in the Victoria Alba-Suzette Gomez fight. But also, let's see if Pastrana can actually enjoy the reach advantage.
A nice overhand left by Hernandez. Now she's able to get into a clinch game. You know, like you said, that wrestling is a big thing, and beautiful hip toss. She needs to get that leg out of there to finish the Casey Katami position, to, in a sense, make the letter T, to get perpendicular. But right now, with Pastrana holding on to that leg, as she wraps her arm, she can reverse the position. So far, she's relaxing, but this is a smothering position. There's multiple submissions that Hernandez can get from there, but we'll see. Oh, now the legs are caught, and she's going to get her back taken.
Every time I see this position, Shorty, I need to start thinking about Ayaka Miura and the Ayaka lock, which is a scarf hold Americana that she always gets from this position.
Sadly, she can't do that with her leg stuck in that position. She gets it out and hits a full Casey Katami position. Awesome. She would have hit almost I think I hit like 9 or 10 different submissions from that. It's actually one of my favorite positions.
And Pastrana immediately very smart, locking the leg. Look, a triangle on the leg. She's not getting out from there.
But she needs to lock her hands, and she can roll her opponent over since she has that leg lock. I always tell people, if you guys stay parallel, you can roll. It's kind of like the movies when people start fighting, they start rolling down the hill together. It's because they're holding on. This is that position. You can roll your opponent, but wrap your arms around the waist. You have that leg in position, and just arch. Use your hips to roll your opponent all the way over. And so far, Pastrana hasn't done that. She's trying to go through the harder round. She still can, but to get her head out. But that's all Hernandez needs to do is kind of hip heist and get her leg out. Now she's in a dominant position. Now she's able to arch. She's going to get it, but it looks like Pastrana's getting out.
Go to Pastrana looking at her hands.
And she's able to take the back as well. She has a hook in.
Can she get the other one in? Right leg is in. They're asking her to switch the position on her head.
She needs to get her right arm out, Pastrana, to be able to start punching and landing significant strikes. She's in a good position on top.
And then just very smart holding on to that right arm. 1:45 left. I don't agree at all with that stand-up, Shorty.
That's a weird stand-up because it's almost a stalemate position, but it's also a semi-dominant position. So I don't know. Let them fight.
Nice right hand by Pastrana. They're asking her to just go forward.
And
go
that's
strong.
what Hernandez needs to do. Oh, beautiful. She tried to go for a hurrah. She couldn't get the lever she wanted, but the attempt was definitely there. And it shows the danger of clinching with her.
The moment they were up, she was trying for the Uchimata and just immediately changed the positions. Went to the cage. Last minute of the first.
Oh, we see the foot stomps there.
What is this, 96?
It works. It works, okay? Trust me. I felt the pain after one of my fights.
Thank you.
I was like, nah, this don't work. After, I'm like, why can't I walk?
Why weren't my shoe closed?
Yeah.
I won. They're good at me.
Oh,
Pastrana swung and a miss.
That attempt with that elbow, oh my goodness.
Oof. Now showing her length.
And that's what Pastrana needs to do, is just keep the punches and strikes straight. Hernandez is the one that needs to move her head to come in. She can't just walk forward.
Ten seconds left of the first.
Beautiful shot attempt, but also defended beautifully by Pastrana.
Another knee in the exit. That's the round. First out of 3 for Daniela Hernandez, who stayed a lot of the round, Shorty, in a dominant position, or at least in a position where she could look for some submissions, and then the rest of them, even back and forth between both of them.
I'm just surprised about that stalemate, you know?
Me too.
I'm glad I just get to talk about it and don't have to, make the decisions here.
Well, we're not inside the cage, right?
Yeah.
Refereeing is such a difficult job. Every single decision being analyzed, every time you need to be perfect. Both of them breathing deeply, focused. We'll see whatever corner wants to decide. We saw in the last fight, Martin Gonzalez from Anthem, and now we see his brother, Fernando. Both great jiu-jitsu players, great coaches, so we'll see if Karla can implement any of that in the second round. Karla Pastrana in the black, Daniela
nice
Hernandez in the
overhand
white.
right. With the push kick.
Hernandez throwing away the hand and going for the right, but then
And now they're scrapping.
Hernandez on the exit. Here we go.
Beautiful knee by Pastrana.
What we were asking for. Hernandez trying to swat away the front hand and then go in with the left.
A switch of stances by Pastrana.
I love seeing two left-handed fighters, Shorty. Confuses everyone, including themselves.
Oh,
Oof.
overhand left. Nice shot attempt. Oh, can we see a fireman's? Oh.
Couldn't get deep
No.
enough for the fireman carry.
I was excited.
Oh, it's always lovely to see one. And that is where you see the height difference, Shorty, because
Oh,
maybe
she
not.
went the other way. That's awesome. But she's also stuck in a very bad position. She can get finished from here. What Pastrana needs to do is get her right elbow behind Hernandez's head and be able to kind of arch that into a very, very strong half Nelson.
She's trying to lead with the legs.
But Hernandez stay
Hold
nice
the
and
position
calm.
here.
If she gets that arm free, she can end up in Pastrana's guard.
There we go. Oh, trying to get the hip and trying to get the arms out. A lot of time left.
And it looks like she's going to be able to take the back of Hernandez. And I like how both fighters are just staying calm.
And you heard the corner you heard was Pastrana's corner.
Oh, she's
With
slipping
Martin
off.
Gonzalez.
And now we reverse the positions here.
And that's what her coach Fernando was afraid of. He was yelling the steps to get the position, but he was saying maximum effort because they know how tough Hernandez is.
But Hernandez is kind of falling off the side here. She's forcing this position. She's trying to get that far hook in, but she's going to fall over the side trying to really reach.
She's out. Yeah, she's done. Couldn't get the left foot in. Halfway through the second, halfway through the fight. The main event of Lux Challenge 48. Pastrana with little knees, but can't get any separation. Hernandez immediately like a stamp on Pastrana.
Kind of faking that Uchimata, but it also kind of got her in trouble there.
Yeah,
Now it looks like she's trying to go for the Kimura there.
but that hip position, Hernandez was just going to reverse that if she actually committed to it.
But it looks like she kind of has it. She just has no space. Yeah, Pastrana has.
She has a grip.
What?
Ooh, no.
What the? Oh,
She had a
dude.
Kimura grip.
That was a submission attempt. Oh, that was wrong.
She had a
That
Kimura
one
grip
was
on that.
wrong.
No.
Oh, my goodness.
She had a Kimura grip on the arm where they were breaking apart.
Oh, this is great.
Ooh. The grip was totally in there. On the other hand, the one the ref wasn't looking at. Both hands were there for the Kimura
Yeah,
grip.
it was there. It was tight, too.
Last minute of the second.
Yeah, the ref just wants to see a fight, man. I get it.
Yeah, but that's not what the book says, right? 50 seconds left of the second.
Who needs the book?
Can Pastrana get her again to the cage? Nice right hand by Pastrana.
Oh, nice elbows, too. Both of them.
Hernandez goes for the front leg, but immediately hips out. Good sprawl. Muffled the knee is going to be illegal. Was able to hold it back by Pastrana.
Little Petroyan there, you know? Huh? Ooh.
And give the right, no, and then you see Hernandez. She was shocked
Yeah.
that the cage was there.
Pastrana's putting on really good pressure right now.
Hey, it tells you about her position on the cage because she really
Oh.
didn't know that they were there. And that is the end of the second round.
Oh my gosh. He stopped a clean Kimura.
We're going to see if we get the replay.
And beautiful duck under to the left side by Hernandez. And trying to take the back, but couldn't. So Pastrana brought the fight to the fence where she could use it to her advantage to put her back in the fence. This is what I was talking about, where she had a Kimura grip. She had it set. All she had to do was fall on the ground. Try to land the Kimura, and the ref's like, yeah, no, we're not going to do that. Let's fight, dude.
Also, the ref on the wrong side.
Yeah, the ref
On the wrong
could not
side.
see. So we'll give him some credit. He couldn't see. That's fine. Kind of.
No, but you see if two hands are going to the same side, in a position where you get a Kimura, then you go to the other side, and then you see that they're grabbing a Kimura,
You're
and
like,
then you don't break him out.
What's the moral? Is like there's two sides to every story?
Yeah, I want to see I want to hear the third one. 'cause
Yeah.
Everything ready for the third fight. A lot of Vaseline on Pastrana's face. Let's see if there's not a little bit of taking it away. Nope, no checkup. Let's go.
Nah,
last
you know the
round.
ref just wants to see a fight, dude.
Last round of the evening at Lux Fight League. Lux Challenge 48, main event of the evening.
Oh, beautiful overhand right. Two of them. The first one missed. The second one lands by Hernandez. Oh, left and a right.
Again with the right, but Pastrana looking for the body.
Oh, excuse me. Beautiful right hands. My bad. I keep on forgetting she's southpaw.
Looking for the underhook. She has the one on the left. Hernandez going hand to hand. Trying to keep the position. And putting the hips perpendicular to Pastrana.
Hernandez needs
we
to
go.
stop relying on the wrestling because this is what's getting her stuck in these positions.
At least she was able to turn her around. Will she split or will she push?
Or with the ref, break it up. One of
Why
the three.
not?
Yeah.
Get double underhooks and get
Yeah.
breaking up.
Why not? They have a Kimura. Why not?
Trying to get the right hand on the exit again. Now, double underhook, but can she make good with them? Because even with the double underhook, Pastrana is going to town with the knees. Yeah, and on Pastrana's corner, shorty, they're saying kick and separate. They want her out of here now.
Yeah, Hernandez isn't doing much. She's just putting pressure. See, these are the positions you can break up. That's fine.
3:25. Left for the fight and in the third. It's a close fight. You can easily give Daniela the first one. Karla, for me, took the second one, so this might
Yeah, we can
determine
see it
everything.
1-1, yeah. I concur, doctor. I concur.
Thanks, sir. Again with the knee. By Pastrana. Hernandez with the right hand. Gonna go strong there.
The ref's getting closer and closer. Yeah.
There we go. 2:45. And the crowd is looking for a firefight.
Oh.
Pastrana pushing, looking for the left. Half of the round.
Open
Good
up with
kick
the head
in the
kick.
end. Well, Hernandez looks gassed now. She's going forward, bud.
Oh, beautiful right hand. You can tell she's landed a few of those because you see that lump over Pastrana's left eye.
It is what it is. It's just a lump, no cut, but little alien growing there from above the eyebrow.
They seen it in Tampico. Yeah.
Should be at the beach
Yeah.
in Tampico. 150 left. Pastrana gets distance, but no attacks from here.
This is still anyone's round.
Nothing really big has happened in the
Oh.
round. If we can get a knockdown, if anyone can threaten with a sub, that is the
Oh,
round.
beautiful body shot by Pastrana. She's trying to mix it up. Oh, another one.
Looking for the body with the left. Looking for the liver. Good left hand, but again, Hernandez going deep. Gets shocked by a right hand.
Oh, trying to land that big overhand right.
Go
Another
block
one.
with Pastrana, and then with the right hand on the exit.
Oh, ran right into that knee, straight to the body.
And this is how you know that Hernandez felt that overhand right. Tries to get the takedown immediately. 50 seconds left of the third. Vamos Dani from the crowd for the local Daniela Hernandez. Pastrana with the right, 30 seconds left in the third, 30 seconds left in the fight.
Oh,
20 left.
Hernandez just needs to let go.
Both of them need to let go. The fight's over. It's 15 seconds. They need to get a moment here in the last seconds. And Hernandez is just getting forward.
Oh.
Pastrana going with the right hand. Oh, nice knee in the exit, but look at the inflammation of the eyebrow.
Yep.
Fight finishes, and I do not want to be a judge.
Yeah,
Shorty
it was
for
too
this
close
one.
of a fight. This was a very close. I honestly don't know who won the third.
That's exactly. This is where it's acceptable to say we might see a split decision. I think we had a clear first, a clear second, and this one, I myself, Shorty, honestly, would give it to Daniela on damage for the inflammation on the eyebrow because there wasn't any big moments, no knockdowns, no one threatened a submission, but it is a very close round. And what ends up being a close fight.
Forward.
Exactly. Damage walking forward,
But
threatening.
Pastrana being able to land those combinations multiple times.
Looked good too.
Even though she was moving back, she threw more punches. I believe she landed more punches,
Yes.
but didn't have as much damage done. So it's kind of the Joanna Jędrzejczyk, Zhang fight. It's like, what do you score more? The punches landed or the significant strikes landed?
And remember that cage control is the last tiebreaker. It is not a deciding factor. If everything's tied and you should rarely get to cage position, then you usually as a tiebreaker there. It's gonna be a split because they're taking.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's taking long.
They're checking every single tap. For those at home that don't know how we score this,
Usually they take more than 2 minutes.
judges immediately score on a sheet of paper, and then someone from the commission goes behind the three judges and gets their pieces of paper immediately, and then you have a page where you start writing down every single round. But when you have a tight, close fight, you check every paper, you check every round, you check everything you've written down, so you're sure that the right decision is being given. We'll go to Felipe de Maria into the cage for the official decision. The commission calling back our announcer
Oh.
just to check that he does have the right decision. He did not have the right decision. They tabulated the paper again. As our partner Felipe de Maria was going into the cage. And now I also see Daniela Modad going close to the commission table to check that the right decision is being given. I think we are good to go to Felipe de Maria in the middle of the cage for the official decision.
Señoras y señores, después de 3 asaltos, nos vamos a las tarjetas de los jueces. Ladies and gentlemen, we have gone the distance, and after 3 rounds, we go to the scorecards for a decision. Judge Modad scored the fight 30-27 for Hernandez. Judge Hernandez scored the fight 29-28 for Pastrana. And Judge Arce scored the fight 30-27 to declare the winner by split decision to Daniela Tiny Mexa Hernandez.